In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 11, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Astros versus Minnesota Twins. American League playoff contenders will continue a 3-game series on Wednesday night when the Houston Astros take on the Minnesota Twins at Target Field. These teams will meet in the series opener late on Tuesday night after the time of publishing. Houston is just 1 game out of first place in the American League West at 18-11. While Minnesota also has an 18-11 record to lead the American League Central. This was a tight matchup last year, with the Twins holding a 4-3 advantage. But Houston won 2 of 3 in a mid-June series in Minnesota. Houston played 4 games versus the Tigers over the weekend. The Astros were able to bag wins in each outing for a sweep. On Tuesday versus the Twins, Houston managed 7 team hits in a nice 5-0 shutout win. Justin Verlander posted 8 clean innings with 1 hit, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. Over on the Twins side, they also notched a sweep over the weekend, taking 3 from the Athletics. On Tuesday versus the Astros, Minnesota had just 3 hits in the loss. Joe Ryan put up 4 frames with 4 earned on 4 hits and 5 walks. The Astros are 76-35 in their last 111 versus the American League Central, and 22-8 in their last 30 with a total of 9-10.5. The under is 5-0 in Houston's last 5 in Game 2 of a series. Meanwhile, the Twins are 5-0 in their last 5 in Game 2 of a series, and the under is 4-1 in the last 5 Wednesday games. The under is 9-3 in Minnesota's last 12 in Game 2 of a series. Urquidy is coming off a nice outing versus the Tigers. He gave up no earned on 6 hits and a walk in 6 innings, but didn't get a decision. As for Archer, he's given up 3 earned on 7 hits and 3 walks in his last 2 starts over 8 innings. In the Tuesday opener, Houston got a nice lift from Verlander's great start. The Astros also held up the offensive end by sprinkling in runs across 4 innings. As resilient as the Twins have been, there comes a point where no team could sustain this amount of injuries and still be successful, especially against one of the best teams in baseball. Houston's pitching has been on a tear lately, which it can keep up against the depleted Minnesota lineup. While Archer has been playing with fire in a few recent starts, the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Both offenses have been doing well thus far, but these lineups are decimated by injury, as shortstop Carlos Correa, left fielder Kyle Garlick, first baseman Miguel Sano, and center fielder Jake Meyers are all currently on the injured list, while center fielder Byron Buxton is dealing with a hip strain and hoping to avoid the injury list. These have been 2 of the best pitching teams in all of baseball, as the Astros are 3rd in MLB with a 2.95 ER so far, while the Twins are 4th with a 3.11 ER as a team thus far. The under is 6-2-1 in their previous 9 games against one another. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus St. Louis Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals will look to gain ground in the National League Central when they host the Baltimore Orioles in the 2nd game of a 3-game series. These 2 teams haven't played since 2017, when Baltimore took 2 out of 3. Baltimore won the opening game of this series Tuesday. Miles Mikolas gets the start for the Cardinals, while Spencer Watkins takes the mound for the Orioles. The St. Louis Cardinals have scored 13 runs in their last 3 games and 3 or fewer runs in 5 of their last 8 games. The Cardinals have lost 9 of their last 11 games when scoring 3 or fewer runs. The Baltimore Orioles have scored 15 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 straight games. The Orioles have won 6 of their last 7 games when scoring 4 or more runs. The Orioles are 17-60 in their last 77 road games and 26-60 in their last 86 overall. The Cardinals are 6-2 in their last 8 Wednesday games and 35-16 in their last 51 overall. The under is 19-8-2 in Orioles' last last 29 overall. The over is 8-3-1 in Cardinals' last 12 home games. The over is 7-0 in the last 7 meetings. For once, the Baltimore Orioles have some betting value as they're scoring runs and are having a successful week. Watkins has also more than held his own through 22.1 innings. With that said, the St. Louis Cardinals are due for a victory and the offense will come around eventually. Also, Miles Mikolas has allowed just 28 hits and 6 runs through 35.1 innings. The St. Louis Cardinals are coming into this series after batting with the San Francisco Giants. They held their own in that series and will now attack the Baltimore Orioles. The Cardinals are too strong on the offensive side of the field. Baltimore is extremely shaky in the field, as they have committed the 25th most fielding errors this regular season. The Cardinals are the better team and they will take care of business at home against the struggling Orioles. The St. Louis Cardinals to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Cardinals are going to score a ton of runs in this game, as I see them having success against Spencer Watkins early in this game. The Cardinals are scoring the 11th most runs per game and have multiple men that can step up when they have runners in scoring position. The Orioles are also allowing the 16th most runs per game. They won't be able to hold the Cardinals in this one and St. Louis will score the majority of the runs in this one. I also see the Orioles tacking on a few runs, as the Cardinals haven't been the best defensive team this season. Baltimore is averaging 3.52 runs per game and will be aggressive at the plate. Mikolas will hold the Orioles for the majority of this game, but Baltimore will still cash in for a few runs once the Cardinals go to their bullpen. The Cardinals' bats are going to be the story in this one, as they will score in multiple innings during this game. The Orioles have one of the weakest defenses in the league and they will surrender multiple runs to the potent Cardinals offense. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Texas Rangers. The Kansas City Royals travel to Arlington to take on the Texas Rangers in the first contest of a 3-game set beginning on Tuesday. Kansas City lost 2 of 3 games to Baltimore over the weekend and are 3-7 in their last 10 games. 4th place in the American League Central. Texas also lost 2 of their 3 games over the weekend, falling to the Yankees, and are 5-5 over their last 10. Also 4th place in the American League West. These teams have not faced each other this season, squaring off 6 times last year where Texas won 4 of the 6 meetings between the teams, including one of 3 in Kansas City. The Rangers are 7-3 in the last 10 games against the Royals. The Texas Rangers will look to build on their win over the Royals from Tuesday. Nate Lowe leads the Rangers with 27 hits and a .260 batting average with 4 doubles, while Adolis Garcia has 4 home runs and a team-high 18 RBI. Corey Seager has a team-high 6 homers and 11 RBI, and Brad Miller has 15 RBI, while Marcus Semien has a team-high 6 doubles, and the aforementioned Garcia has 4 doubles as well on the year. The Kansas City Royals will look to rebound from their 6-4 loss to the Rangers on Tuesday. Andrew Benintendi leads the Royals with 32 hits along with a .327 batting average and a team-high 12 RBI, while Salvador Perez has a team-high 5 home runs. Perez has 6 doubles and Hunter Dozier has 5 doubles as well, and Bobby Witt Jr. has 5 doubles as well on the year. Kansas City is 2-8 in their last 10 games overall and 29-73 in their last 102 games against the American League West, while the under is 3-1 in their last 5 road games. Texas is 6-2 in their last 8 games overall and 4-10 in their last 14 home games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall. The Rangers are hot and the Royals are not, and it will stay like that in this game. Texas has had solid pitching as of late, only giving up an average of 2 runs over their last 8 games. While Bush has been used primarily out of the bullpen this season, he will have a solid outing facing a Kansas City team that ranks dead last in the majors in runs scored. Bush will pitch well, as will the Rangers bullpen, which ranks in the middle of the pack in terms of bullpen ERA. The big difference in this game is going to be the bullpens. The Royals are not getting very much out of either their starting or relief pitchers. The Rangers have not gotten much better starting pitching, but the bullpen is by far better. That gives the Rangers a huge advantage in this game, as this is going to be a game won by the bullpen. The Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. The Royals rank last in baseball in runs scored, and while they scored 4 runs in the opening game of this series, they will not get that many in this game. Texas only ranks tied for 19th in the bigs in runs scored, and while they will get some runs, they will not light up the scoreboard. While this game will not be a pitcher's duel, it will still be a lower scoring game. The total for game 1 of this series went over. If you look at the 2 key head-to-head betting trends, it points to the under in this game though. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.